Welcome back, everybody, to the Crypto Report, and a very, very Merry Christmas. It is Christmas Day to each and every single one of you. Now, I hope that we don't have a lot of viewers today, because I hope a lot of you guys are with your families celebrating this Christmas holiday. But if you do have the time and you are looking for some crypto updates, I've got some for you. I am actually home sick today, trying not to get the rest of my family sick. I am feeling much better than yesterday. Yesterday was rough. Yesterday, it was Christmas Eve. We were supposed to go over to my wife's side of the family, and we were supposed to do a beautiful Italian Christmas Eve dinner where they do the 7 fishes, and we'll do all the different things, and chestnuts on an open fire. It was going to be great. I did not get to go because I didn't want to get anybody sick. I had a sore throat. And then last night after my stream, which I didn't do a very long stream yesterday at all because I was feeling horrible, right at the end of that stream, body aches started to kick in, and that is all gone. Little sore throat still, but I'm doing a lot better. I still don't want to get my family sick, so we're streaming. We're going to talk about some crypto, and I want to go over, as we're here on Christmas and we're kind of thinking back on the year 2024 and looking ahead and trying to determine, what the heck is crypto going to do for us in the year 2025. And yes, I've got my family Christmas pajamas on. We're supposed to do a family photo. My baby's got a matching up. My wife, I'm not with them. They went to my parents' house today, because they should still have Christmas, even though I can't. But I'm still celebrating, and I know everybody right now is kind of winding down their 2024 and looking forward towards 2025. And if we could have some Christmas gains, everybody would love that. But we are kind of wrapping up this month where we've had a mixed bag of activity in the crypto market. A little bit of hope that an altcoin season was happening, then a little bit of a fear that Bitcoin season was coming back. And now we don't know which way we're going, because Bitcoin dominance is coming back up after having a dip over the last few days. So we're going to explore that. I want to talk about a bunch of the big stories that happened in 2024 to kind of put everything in perspective for you. Today's stream is kind of meant for us to step back and look at what we already got through in 2024. And we can think about 2022 and 2023 as well, but really, like, what happened in 2024 and where are we today and what can we expect in this year ahead? I believe that we've got a tremendous amount of bull market left in this crypto rally. Could go all the way till August, maybe possibly even October. I hear some people talking about August, September, October. I'm seeing more and more people get on that page. I've been talking about that for a while because I've been saying, basically from the bottom to the top, you get 1,000 days of bull market. And right now we are kind of seeing that trend play out exactly, which is why, some people are frustrated the altcoins haven't moved yet. We are on schedule, friends. We are on schedule for everything. Shout out to everybody in the chat today. Merry Christmas to all you guys. Shout out to Waldo in the chat. Shout out to Doug in the chat as well. I got my comfy PJs on. They're pretty comfy. They're not the comfiest. They're more for a photo that I don't get to take with my family today. unfortunately, just because I'm sick. But TDF Blast wishing some, good, healthy wishes to me and my family, and to you as well. And Brad, shout out to you. Merry Christmas, Waldo, and Chicken Taco. And I like chicken tacos quite a bit. Roosevelt McKenzie, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Merry Christmas and many blessings to you and your family as well. Blessings to all you guys today. I am feeling better, so I appreciate those well wishes, guys. Since I don't really have anywhere to be today and I am feeling better, I think I'm going to do a longer stream. Feeling pretty good. And there's not a lot of crypto news today because nobody's really working. Nobody in their same mind is working today. Nobody's writing content today. But I am going to continue. I was going to do a live stream even if I was healthy just for a bit, but now I'm here. I'm sick and I'm stuck at home. So why not do a stream for the gang? I'm going to FaceTime my family later. Bitcoin at $98,000 right now, which is fine. Let's jump over to a little market update for you guys before I kind of get into the 2024 in a glance, and then what we can kind of think going into this 2025. So Bitcoin dominance is doing its thing. Now it looked like it was breaking down yesterday, but it's still kind of not. So that's tough. These are the daily candles. And what we see here is we rejected off 59%, which is something that I talked about. And we kind of came down to 57, which was awesome. And we had a little bit of an altcoin surge. And, I've been talking about Doge a lot. Doge is hanging out on this trend line, which I expected it to. Our total market cap still hasn't done that thing where, where we find a daily candle close on this 3 trillion. That could still be on the table here in the next few days. Maybe. Perhaps. And I say that because Bitcoin is now forming a little bit of a red candle here at the bottom of this range. Now, granted, guys, these are weird days for trading. So this candle these two candles are strange. I'm surprised we got as much of a big green candle as we did yesterday. Today, everybody should be with their families today. I wish I could be. And this candle, I'd be surprised if this was a big candle today. I wanted to see yesterday's candle get above the range. It didn't. Now that we didn't get above the range, we're still below. If I go to the weekly candles, we want this weekly candle, which ends in 4 days and 7 hours, to get back up into this range. Now, we've kind of broken down, and so that's really left some fear of this 85K or maybe even a 73K level. 73K, of course, because that's our previous high. Back from March, which was very exciting. So for the price action today, guys, it's a mixed bag. I really couldn't begin to guess which way we're going up. The charts lean bearish, but the facts lean bullish, okay? And that's kind of what today's about. So let's talk about how far we've come in 2024. Personally, I've come a long way. It's been a wild year, and I think you guys all probably have your personal achievements or possible setbacks in the year 2024, but you're still here. In 2024, I've been living in my own house for the first time in my life. Before I was a renter, we bought a house in late 2023, had a child in 2024. And our crypto channel's doing pretty darn well right now. We're having a lot of fun with that. And Benny Blue Eyes is in the chat. Merry Christmas to you, Benny Blue Eyes. Been a member on our channel for 23 months. And I remember each and every single month with you, Benny. I appreciate you very, very much. It's been a wild year, guys. Let's go over some of the stories because the price action's a little weird today. Altcoins are showing some weakness to Bitcoin dominance. We've got Fartcoin just on the moon, absolutely on the moon at a $1.86 billion market cap. And you know what? What a way to end the year, huh? With Fartcoin on the moon. I mean, when you really think about it, wow, just wow. Just wow. Yeah. Okay. So I've got some oh, Benny, you didn't have to do that. $20 super chat from Benny Blue Eyes, the legend. Merry Christmas to you, Benny Blue Eyes. Merry Christmas to you, my brother. From the bottom of me and Black Sea and Mrs. Crypto Kip's hearts, I very much appreciate you, Benny, and all you guys watching the content on this holiday. If you missed it, Benny, I'm sick today, so I'm not with my family. So I'm going to do a longer stream because I've got nowhere else to be. I don't want to get my family sick. I'm looking out for my family by not being selfish and going to Christmas. Even though I want to go to Christmas, sometimes I have family members that show up to Christmas and they're sick. Ever since the pandemic and all that, we don't do that. Actually, we've had some mishaps because of that in the past, losing family members because others showed up sick. Actually, it's very sad. It's very sad. So I'm very sensitive to all that. Okay, so right now we've got some altcoins up, but generally we've got altcoins kind of in the red. Stacks still sitting around $1.60. I'm very bullish on Stacks, my friends. And the title of this video is Bitcoin versus altcoins in 2024 will change in 2025. Okay? I do believe that. We have seen Bitcoin, relatively speaking, and don't take my word for it. Relatively is maybe not even a word I should use. We have had Bitcoin outpace the altcoin market in 2025, which is exactly what you want to see to begin a bull market. And then when you realize, guys, that, and there's some people that are fearful, like, how long could this bull market possibly go on? You've got people panicking always that the top is in, yada, yada. Look, I got to do it again. It's a 1,000-day bull market, folks, historically speaking. And that's the last one. I could go back to the other one. Just take my word for it. I'd measure it out almost every stream. It's 1,000 days left in the bull market. Bless. Oh, man. Bless. You got the opportunity to make some money in this crypto bull market. Send me some money. I'm broke, says Bless. Bless to you. I hope you get a bunch of money here from crypto, at least, in a big bonus from your boss if you got a job. But these bull markets last 1,000 days. And I want to remind you all, and this video today is all about looking at 2024 and then thinking, what do we have coming next in 2025? We're only 763 days into this bull market, which is a lot. We are 2/3 of the way there, or 3/4 of the way there, 3/4 of the way to the end of the bull market, which could seem depressing to some, maybe, perhaps. But the truth is we've been talking about crypto since these candles. April of 2022 is when we started the channel. April of 2022 is when we started this channel. Right here. And we started when there was blood in the streets. And we were telling everybody to buy this whole time. We've been screaming from the top of our lungs that these are incredible discounts. One day we're going to have another parabolic bull market. One day governments are going to FOMO, panic buy into crypto. One day we're going to have ETFs go live. One day crypto is going to get political. One day you're going to have a presidential candidate start speaking about Bitcoin. And we've had a lot. And Benny Blue Eyes with 5 gifted Crypto Report memberships. Congratulations to the 5 of you guys that got. We got Benny Claus in the chat today. We got Benny Blue Eyes, the Santa Claus, in the chat today. Congratulations, Rob Keith, Rody Life, Brandon Leko, Johnny B, and Tekken. If you guys just got a beautiful Christmas gift from Benny Blue Eyes, what is a gifted membership? Well, gifted membership is 2 things now. It used to just kind of be one, where you got access to our private Discord. But you also now get access to our videos that we send out early for members only. So we send videos out to members early. And so if you're looking for, videos that are fresh out of the oven, becoming a member, you will get them. Sometimes we don't list them super early for members, but we're putting out some videos 6 or 4 hours early for members. So if you want to become a member, you can down below. Benny's been a member for almost 2 years now, which is incredible. Thanks, Benny, for the Christmas gifts this year to the Crypto Report fam. That is awesome of you. where was I at? Where was I at? We were talking about the broader market trends. So, I mean, yeah, we are 3/4 of the way through this bull market, and we've been talking about buying this entire time. The exciting thing is, guys, especially for altcoin holders, most of this bull market is because of Bitcoin dominance. That does not mean that there have not been some other tremendous opportunities. Like, for example, Stacks had a great 2024. It went up from 50 cents all the way to $4. Now it retraced a little bit. It's finding support. There's some other coins that had insane 2020, absolutely insane 2024s. Dogecoin actually didn't have a bad 2024. If we go back to, let's see, January of 2024, you could have, just on Dogecoin, gotten almost a 6x, a 6.5x on Doge. Probably one of the most impressive movers of this bull market, though, has got to be not Jasmy per se. Oh, whoa, wait, Jasmy broke above the trend line. Finding support, Jasmy could be getting a bounce here soon, potentially. Got to keep an eye on that. Okay, I missed that. I gotta take a peek at that. Probably one of the most impressive altcoins in this bull market, that was one of the big players, was Solana. Was absolutely Solana. Solana went all the way down, which was crazy. From $8. $8 Solana. Went up 22x on a big cap coin. Solana was the big cap winner by far. Now, we've had some other beautiful plays. This is 2024. I'm doing a recap of 2024. Solana did great. Now that's 2022. Let's see if you bought in 2024. You would have been late to the party, to be honest. We were talking about Solana when it was at $8. Black Sea was. Solana's actually not up that much in 2024. So forgive me. Solana actually didn't have that great of a 2024. Dogecoin had a better 2024 than Solana. But Solana came up out of the bull market the best from some of the major coins. Well, actually, that was eye-opening right there. See, I'm kind of doing a recap for myself for how did 2024 go. This is kind of for you and for me. Crocoin had a pretty good 2024. I mean, it came up from, I mean, honestly, it had a great 2024, and then it kind of came back down, and then it had a nice big boom to end the year after the CEO released the roadmap and the company released the roadmap. Cronos coin from the bottom to the top had a nice 4.5x. Right now it's only up like 2.5x or something from the bottom. But let's look through some of the stories, guys. Let me get out of the charts, and now we've got some folks joining us. We've got gifts being thrown around by Benny Blue Eyes, asking folks to follow the crypto. Yes, follow our Crypto Report X account as well. We're putting out content for you guys there. We got 94 folks watching, 46 of you guys on YouTube today, and 48 of you guys on X. I'm sure that a lot of people are with their families today, not going to be joining us, and that's okay. But if you're here, I love you. And if you're not here, I love you very much. In fact, I'm happy for the folks that aren't here because they're with their families. And if you're here, maybe you got something going on with me. Like maybe your family celebration was yesterday. Maybe you're sick today. I'm sick today. That's why I'm here. I would have done videos anyway, but I'm sick today. So that's why I'm not with my family right now. Let's look at some of these stories over the last year. So first up today, I'm seeing reports of this. Russia is using Bitcoin in foreign trade. I've been telling you guys through the entire year that, we're going to have governments be utilizing these things like crazy. That's just destiny at this point. That's just destiny. And Nikos is asking, so altcoin season is still around the corner. That's exactly the point of this video. Yes, Nikos, I believe that we have a massive altcoin season around the corner. It's very exciting, and I think tremendous gains are going to be had. We've got countries like Russia using Bitcoin in foreign trade. We've got so many other countries utilizing Bitcoin in a variety of ways. I got a bunch of stories for you guys today. We've just got a story coming out today as well on the SEC charging Jump crypto subsidiary for $123 million for manipulating the Terra Luna UST peg. That Terra Luna crash happened so long ago. Man, that was ridiculous. That Terra Luna crash. It lost its peg in 2020, May of 2021. It was towards the peak of the bull market. That could have shortened our bull market potentially. So, and the FTX thing, that was crazy too. But this Terra Luna peg thing that came out in 2021, it just here in 2024. We're finally getting some SEC charges. Man, it's just like these stories, we want them behind us. We want these stories to be behind us. And there's so many of them. Like you've got this Terra Luna peg story. If you remember that, it was crazy. Obviously the FTX crash was crazy. What if I told you that Sam Bankman-Fried was only sentenced to prison in 2024, March he was sentenced. Actually, that's crazy. March 28th. That's crazy, guys. That was like the resistance up there. His sentencing was like a temporary top or something. I don't know if they had anything to do with it, but Sam Bankman-Fried was sentenced to 25 years for his orchestration of multiple fraudulent schemes. We had a major crypto exchange that people were bullish on. I almost bought some FTX token. I did like one video about FTX in a positive way. As I was talking about crypto.com, I was like excited about FTX and I was thinking about buying some FTX tokens because I saw stories of him meeting with politicians. It's like, oh, he's in the club. And well, if he's in the club, his assets are going to do well. That was the thought. And guess what? He was a scammer behind the scenes. And it's weird that he was in the club and he was a scammer. It's weird that he was hugging and shaking hands with some of the big leaders in the U.S. government. And right under their noses, he was doing billions of dollars in fraud. That's 2024. This is that story happened in what? 2022. And then we finally got the sentencing in 2024. These are all the things we've gotten through this year. What a wild year. We got the BSS legend in the chat. Christmas stream. Let's go. What's up? I got my Christmas jammies on. What's up? Marlon PB Cheetah says, leaving to the family now, but leaving the stream rolling. Hey, keep those views up. Marlon PB Cheetah. He knows how to do it. Appreciate you, brother. Crypto Runner in the chat. We got folks hopping in. How's everybody doing? We're doing a year at a glance, guys. So again, we had, recently now we've got this Terra Luna case getting charges from the SEC. Who's tired of seeing charges from the SEC? But at the same time, like, look, Terra Luna was bad and they need to be held accountable. So I'm not even that upset to see charges. We need people like this to be hit hard. The scammers and the con men that are in crypto, because if they get hit and they get hit hard, we can make the industry better. And I think that's the idea here that you got to remind yourself. Sam Bankman-Fried was sentenced with 25 years. We'll see how soon he gets out. He's trying to revisit his case. He's trying to get out sooner. I don't know how that's going to shake out, but that happened in 2024. We also had Binance, the founder of Binance. Guys, it's still shocking to me that the CEO of Binance was sentenced to 4 months in prison. He did a plea deal. He pleaded guilty to money laundering violations, and he was sentenced to 4 months in prison on Tuesday. Actually, a really light sentence. Really, really light sentence. It makes you wonder what information that he might have given them. Thinking back on it, I'm shocked he didn't get more. U.S. prosecutors had recommended a 36-month sentence, but he only got 4 months. It's quite the story. Then they got a new, Richard Tang is the new CEO. You got to love that crypto.com, who got fudded when FTX collapsed, when, Terra Luna collapsed, when CZ went to jail, it got fudded. Here's an ad on CNBC. Crypto.com is the most regulatory compliant exchange in the world. And it's actually doing some very impressive moves. But this was crazy. This was a wild story. This is all 2024, guys. In 2024, we also had, these are just some of the big stories that stood out to me. Some of the ones I remembered off the top of my head. A $6.2 million banana art piece bought. What a troll. What a troll. Chinese-born crypto founder Justin Sun eats a banana artwork. He ate a $6.2 million banana artwork. This is 2024. Can you imagine what stories we have coming up in 2025? We have Fartcoin. We have Chill Guy. We have so many different things. I'm going to get to the memes in a second. We have so many different things that happened in 2024. And we still haven't had our altcoin season. Benny Blue Eyes says, Kip, do you remember when Crypto.com roadmap said they're going to start stock buying options? Ooh, we'll look at that, Benny. I'll look at it right now. I know that Black Sea's been posting the roadmap a lot on that. I've been really quiet. I've been sick lately. I've got a whole new strategy to do more content on X as well, but I've been just trying to keep up with life. There's the roadmap. Your question was stock buying options. Well, it looks like Q1 maybe. Q2 potentially. No, I don't know if that's going to be like Crypto.com stock or if that's just going to be stocks, but it looks like it's coming up fast, Benny. It looks like it's coming up fast. So we had the $6.2 million banana in 2024. The biggest story by far of 2024 was certainly this one. BlackRock and Grayscale among the 11 firms approved for spot Bitcoin ETFs in the long-awaited SEC decision. This was January 10th. And if you go back, this is January 2nd. These are the weekly candles. See this? You see this? This is January 9th. January 10th. In 1 month, Bitcoin went from 15K to 24K. February was tricky. March was scary at first, ended very green, and then we had our March boom in this is 2023. And guys, I'm sorry, this is the wrong year. This is 2023. So this wasn't even the ETF. This was the ETF. Where? Here was your ETF. This was your ETF approval candles. This is the best part of 2024 before this move for Bitcoin. And it's funny because here's how it works, guys. This glorious moment for Bitcoin that was so fast, 91% move, happened in 50 days. This glorious move for Bitcoin that happened so fast took place over 44 days. It happens fast when it happens fast. This actually was just the bottom. I don't think there was any tremendous news that was driving this up at that time. But I will tell you that this October pump right here, before 2024, that was a fake news story saying that Bitcoin ETF was going to get approved right here. And then it rallied, and then it stopped, and then all of a sudden the ETF was approved. And then it exploded. And then this is basically when we had the new head of the... the new head of the SEC was picked. Gary Gensler was stepping down, I think, right around here. The new head of the SEC was decided when Bitcoin broke above 100K for the first time. Wild times in 2024, guys. This was one of the biggest stories out there. Another huge story is that SEC Chair Gary Gensler is to depart the agency. This press release came out on November 21st. So let's see what the price action was on November 21st. Yeah, so you got November 21st. It had a high on November 14th at 93. And then that really got the momentum going. It got very close to 100. Didn't get to 100. And then we had, I think, like another decision from the new administration, Don's administration. And it was a pro-crypto czar. And that's what drove us above 100K. 2024 has been a wild year. In 2024, we also had two out of the three potential presidential candidates talk about a strategic Bitcoin reserve. It started with RFK Jr. We have RFK Jr. to thank for the idea of a U.S. Bitcoin National Strategic Reserve. So thank you, RFK, for leading the way on the National Strategic Reserve, bringing that to the table for the first time in 2024, Bitcoin 2024. There was a conference where he was the first presidential candidate to go to a crypto conference. He went to the Austin, Texas conference. That was, I think, his first conference. I was there. I was at that conference, which is wild. And he spoke there. And it was amazing. And he was pro-crypto. And then not too long after at all, you had a second presidential candidate come out. Who's that guy? You had a second presidential candidate come out and say, Don is looking to create a Bitcoin strategic reserve as well. How would that work? You buy it and it goes up over time. One day Bitcoin is going to be at $1 million. We did not have the Democratic leader come out with a pro-crypto initiative. There was rumors that she was going to go to the conferences. She did not. Perhaps it cost her the election. I think there's a lot of other things that cost her the election. I just think she wasn't a very good candidate overall in hindsight, right? I mean, America has spoken at this point. I know some people don't love this guy right here, but he's pro-crypto. So let's see how he affects this asset class. We also had in 2024, Pepe, Bonk, Dog with Hat, minted thousands of millionaires in 2024. And there are others. Fartcoin. We had Mog. We had on Cronos, we had Crow with Knife. That one did good for a lot of people in Cronos. There were so many good memes that came out in 2024. And I don't know what altcoin they're talking about in this article. I don't care. I don't like articles like this. But the point I just want to pull up, Pepe, Bonk, and Whiff did mint thousands of millionaires. We were talking about all three of those coins very, very early on. You could have made thousands of dollars on that. Crypto Runner says, I made hundreds of dollars in Bitcoin this year, which means real gains selling into cash. Real gains by selling into cash. Thank you, BTC. Crypto Runner made some good money. A lot of people made some really good money. There was a lot of good money made on memes, guys. I know that. If you take a look also at DeFi Llama, there's a new couple chains, or at least one in particular, that's up here. Well, we got Base Chain that came out. That one had a boom. All of a sudden, Coinbase has their own chain, Base Chain. Wow, we've had Bitcoin actually surpass Binance Smart Chain. That's huge. We've got Sui now in the top 10 for top TVL from DeFi chains. Sui was another one that in 2024, Sui did wonderful, wonderful things. Now, we were talking about Sui when it was below $1. Some others were talking about it when it was much lower. If you had bought SWE in January of 2024, you could have gotten in at, right at about 70 cents. And today you'd be up a nice 5 or 6x. This one came out of nowhere. A lot of people are very, very excited about SWE and the potential future for it, calling it the next Solana. I'm really bullish on SWE. I'm bullish on Stacks as well, which is rank number 43. I think that this one's going to climb in rank. I wouldn't be surprised if it got to the top 10. That's really bullish. Maybe it's too bullish. Maybe it's not. I believe DeFi on top of Bitcoin is going to be huge. There is already DeFi on Bitcoin L1 side, but I think that the L2 side for Bitcoin is going to be bigger because you can have more capabilities. So we'll see. Oh, Mrs. Crypto Kip is in the chat. I love you, babe. Did Mary get listed yet? Oh, sweetheart. I miss you. Oh, man, we're getting all goopy in the chat. I miss my wife. I miss my baby. I wish I was with my family, guys. No offense to all you. I love you all, but I wish I was with my family instead. I do. I would have done videos for you, but it's the holidays, and this is the day for the family. Now, you guys are my family, too, my Crypto Report family, and I love you guys. But these pajamas are supposed to be next to 2 other sets of matching pajamas and some others. No, that made me sad. That made me sad, but it also made me happy. Hey, Mrs. Crypto Kip. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. Say hi to the family. If they're listening to this, hey, everybody, I miss you all. She's at my parents' house right now. Hi, everyone. I want to be there. I want roast beast. There's a lot of my dad's making roast beast right now. I FaceTimed him earlier, and it looks amazing, and I haven't even eaten anything yet today. I took medicine, though. I should probably eat something. Yeah, so there's a couple big stories for 2024, guys. SWE came up into the top 10 for DeFi. Solana actually had a relatively weak 2024. We've got Fartcoin on the moon. Yes, that's real. I don't know why. Why is it on CoinMarketCap and not on CoinGecko? Strange. And my wife asked, did Mary get listed yet? The answer is no, but I do think that Memecoin on Cronos is going to get listed. I think it's going to get listed maybe on crypto.com, maybe not. Maybe it's going to get listed on BitGet. Maybe it's going to get listed on something. I think it's going to be a tier 1 exchange. I don't know. I don't have the facts. I have the rumors. I have the reasons for those rumors. I have the news leading up to that opinion. You've got the leader of this project saying it's going to happen. I hope it does. I don't know, but we've got the whole Cronos ecosystem down right now, and everything's really down right now. Merry Christmas, Mr. Betts. Johnny7 says, I'm barely going to make coffee. What time is it by you, Johnny? Because it's a solid noon by me. It's noon over by me. No scammers in the chat. Scammers take holidays. Good. I'm tired of the scammers in the chat. But Bitcoin's pretty calm to flat today, my friends. Not a ton going on with Bitcoin right now. So that's 2024. We kind of just did a recap of 2024. So what's next for 2025? Well, Bitcoin dominance is going to crash in 2025. Some point. It's going to crash. Merry Christmas, HVIT, Zerk. I don't know how to say your name. Merry Christmas to you. I hope you're doing great today. I'm still sick. I'm not with my family. That's the news for me. But Bitcoin dominance is going to come down in 2025, guys. So the title of this video is Bitcoin versus altcoins in 2024. This is the story. Bitcoin outperformed altcoins. It went up in 2024. In 2025, how's that going to change? I say it will change in 2025. It will come down. It will come down at some point. And that is when you're going to see a dogecoin get a bounce. That's when you're going to see the total market cap leave this $3 trillion level behind and move on to bigger and better levels. Oh, interesting. I didn't actually realize this. I didn't actually realize that the 20... Wow. Wow, this is a revelation for me. The 2018 highs and the 2022 lows. 2018 highs were the bottom for the total market cap. So at some point, I expect then potentially, $3 trillion to be the bottom again. So what the heck is the top going to be? $10 trillion? $20 trillion? I don't know. We've got some of the largest asset managers in the world, and we had 3 presidential candidates that were thinking about talking about Bitcoin. 2 of them that actually did, and 2 of those actually talked about doing a national strategic reserve for Bitcoin. One of them has a chance to actually put it in place because that guy got elected. January, there's going to be an inauguration. It could be a bullish event. It could come out with executive orders on day 1 that are pro-crypto. What if we see no crypto taxes in 2025? That would be crazy. I don't know if that's going to happen. But what is going to change in 2025? Bitcoin's going to keep going up, no doubt. But this total market cap is going to have this really exciting, crazy breakout moment, feverish rally, and Bitcoin dominance is going to come back down, and the altcoins are going to explode. Solana and Doge and Crow and Pepe and you name it, guys. Stacks and whatever. Fart coin, maybe. I don't know. I don't have any. I'm not going to buy any. So, Armin's saying, should I invest $10 in Pepe? I don't know. I mean, look, you might 10x, I mean, do you 10 to 100? Is that worth it? I don't know. It's up to you. And then he says, YOLO. Oh, man. I'm fortunate that I don't have a cough or a stuffy nose right now. So I'll take that as a blessing. My body aches are gone. I just got a little bit like of a sore throat. I don't know. I'm thinking about going to my family Christmas later, to be honest with you. I'm feeling better, but maybe that's premature. I don't know. David Betts says, I want alts more than BTC, but it makes more financial sense to keep buying BTC. Well, I'm more in the alts right now because I believe we're going to have a huge altcoin rally. That's kind of the point of this video. I think that altcoins are going to outperform Bitcoin in 2024 in a big way. And then when the bear market comes, I'll start aggressively accumulating Bitcoin again. I might, Mr. Chor. We'll see. How you doing, Mr. Chor? Good to see you. StreamCod says Crow price prediction. $7 billion. Now, I mean, we hit almost $1. Yeah, my Crow price prediction hasn't changed. $2 to $5, $2 to $5, $2 to $5. Nick in the chat. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you and your family, brother. Armin's holding Doge, Breeze, and Casper. What is BRISE? I've never heard of that in my life. Bitgert? Is that an exchange? Well, never heard of that. No. Go Kip, social distance and eat in the car. I can never forgive myself if I got my daughter sick. That's the thing. Roosevelt McKenzie in the chat. Merry 2024 price prediction. Merry 2024 price prediction? Oh, brother. Well, if it gets a crypto.com listing, I think it could at least achieve the previous highs. It might do more. I don't know. It's so hard to say. It had such a big move when it got listed on crypto.com from Crow with Knife. And it was kind of when things were calming down. We're on the precipice of an altcoin season. Yeah, I at least previous highs, maybe. I don't know. It's so hard to say. It's such a volatile thing. It's such a low cap meme. It's so hard to say. Thanks for the super chat, though. If it gets a tier 1 exchange, it could do some big things. It could make it 3, 5x easy. It could 10x potentially. So hard to say. Hard to say, brother. Hope you make a ton of money on it, though, I'll tell you. Me too. Pengu, J-Dog is asking. Pengu. What about Pengu? How's Pengu doing? I got a $100 airdrop from Pengu. Yeah, I don't know. It's such a big market cap. I just like, I don't love these airdrop tokens really. And then I'm not going to be focusing on that one. It's big right now, but like it's a $2 billion market cap for this meme. It's going to be hard to see. Like, are people really excited? I think people are more excited about Pepe and Doge than they are about Pudgy Penguins. I could be wrong. I don't know. Buy alts now or wait for a dip, says Nick. I say, both. Because, the reality, Nick, and it's a good question. It's a good question, Nick, because Bitcoin is showing weakness here. And I hate to say that, like, 85K is very possible right now. If 85K is possible and we break below it, 73K becomes possible. And I say that because that would just be a nice, easy breezy 30% dip. And we see 30% dips before continuations to the upside sometimes. But what if we don't dip? What if it's just going to be such a bullish 2025 and we just keep going and then you miss it, right? And so, that's why I say both, because if you have some, well, then you're not going to miss the move up. But if you kept some on the sidelines, then you get to buy the dip. Fine. Maybe you didn't get to buy it. Maybe if the dip doesn't come and maybe you just like, shoot, I should have put it all in now. Well, then, you're kind of managing your risk that way. You're not going to miss the upside, but you're not going to miss the downside and the dip by keeping some cash on the sidelines. Me, I'm more of like a long-term guy, and I like to just deploy my capital. I just deploy my capital because I think we're going to have such a good bull market that things are going to go so much higher that I personally don't care if I'm buying Bitcoin at 98K or 73K, or my altcoins when Bitcoin's at 98K or when it's at 73K, because I think that altcoins like Crow, doesn't matter if you buy Crow at 7 cents or 15 cents in my mind, because if it goes to $2, do you really care? I mean, you care, but do you really care? DCAing is the smart way. That's the most educated way to do it. That's the one that I preach. I DCA, but I do it in a way where I just chuck bags. I get cash, I chuck bags. That's what I do. But that's not what you should do, unless that's what you want to do. You do your moves. DCAing can be whatever you make it. Maybe every time you get a paycheck, you put your money in crypto. That's what I do. Maybe you have a weekly buy and you buy here and you buy there and you buy there. Maybe you buy a little bit every day. Maybe you buy only on the dips or something. You could do it however you want to do it. Arthur says he's going to buy some BTC to move the markets. I love it. Wait, did we get 10 super chats? Did we really? Benny says 10 super chats. Wait, did we have that? Did I miss that? I missed a super chat from somebody? Benny Blue Eyes is. Where are you at, Benny? You with your family today? What are you up to? You fishing on your boat? All right, guys. I've been live for 58 minutes. I'm going to go FaceTime my family. I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. This is the Crypto Report. I'm Crypto Kip. Have a wonderful Merry Christmas, guys. I got more content coming for you between me and my partner on this channel, Black Sea. Merry Christmas, y'all. All love in the world to you and your families. I'm ready for the bull market. I know you guys are as well. I'll see you in the next one. 2024 has been quite the ride. A couple days left. 2025 is going to be epic. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel. Hey, if you guys want to trade, sign up for Blowfin. Use the link in the comments section if you want to trade. Be careful. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, guys. Hang in with your peanut. Love to you and your peanut, Benny. Love to you and your peanut. Merry Christmas. See you guys.